Yeah, this case has wide-reaching impacts for cities across the state in the way they respond to complaints about people living in their vehicles parked in public places. The Washington Supreme Court this week ruled in favor of a man who was living in his vehicle on City of Seattle property. The city impounded it because it was parked in one place longer than is allowed. That move left the man without his home and a pile of fees of more than $500. The court ruled that it was unconstitutionally excessive for the city to impound the truck and charge those high fees.
This is an extremely important decision.
Bill Maurer is managing attorney of the Institute for Justice Washington office and says the case changes how cities can respond to people living in their vehicles in public places.
They can enforce all of the laws that they have on the books. What the Supreme Court's case said essentially was that when you're imposing fines, you have to look at the person that you're imposing the fines on. And if the fine is going to destroy them, if it's going to ruin them, if it's going to destroy their livelihood, then that's an unconstitutional fine.
The most recent count in 2020 showed about 2,700 people in King County were living in vehicles, most of them in cars and vans. About a third were living in trucks and RVs. Cities can still impound a vehicle if someone is illegally parked, but if a person is living in that vehicle, chances are any fine will be considered excessive, and that could impact whether that car, truck, or RV gets towed in the first place. So, bottom line, this ruling creates more protections for people whose cars, their vehicles, are their homes. In a statement, the Seattle City Attorney said that this case has wide-reaching impacts for every city in the state. Those cities, their mayors and city councils, will have to adjust their policies based on this decision. Live in Seattle, Ted Land, King 5 News.